You may be surprised to learn that the British Paralympic team has never included a swimmer with Down syndrome. That's because the category in which they compete covers intellectual disability, but not the physical disabilities Down syndrome also brings. So to provide a pathway to the Paralympics, the first ever British Down Syndrome Swimming Championships takes place this weekend. 135 swimmers will be there, and earlier I had the pleasure of speaking to one of them, Zach Lacey, and his dad, Neil. And Zach told us how he got into the sport.
I like swimming because from a young age, when I was 5, I grown up in lessons, and then I built up and up when I was 10, and then gone and competed.
Zach is obviously incredibly talented, and you yourself, you're involved with a coaching perspective, but also running the team.
I do, yes. I'm the team manager for Down Syndrome Swimming Great Britain. Became involved sort of at that sort of level about 5 years ago. I enjoy coaching. I coach at home for my own local club on the Isle of Wight, so I really enjoy that side of it as well. So I do sort of sneak off to the pool and help with the coaching if I can as well. So yeah, we are a swimming family. I've got a daughter who's a swimmer as well. She's at the British University's short course championships at Sheffield this weekend as well. So we are a big swimming family. So that was just a natural thing stepping into the job that I do.
Okay, so it's easy to see why Zach is so good to swimming all over the place in your family. And give us an idea, this weekend, so the British Down Syndrome Swimming Championships, how important is that for putting Down syndrome swimmers on the map and trying to make sure that Zach and others can compete at the highest level in the Paralympics? Because there is a bit of a confusion over classification at the moment, is that right?
It is, yes. It's a confusion in terms that obviously swimmers with Down syndrome are obviously got learning difficulties, and they're put in the classification of S14, which is a learning disability category. But as you can see, Zach's quite a bit shorter than me. He has, short stature, as many people with Down syndrome have. The learning difficulties may be of a different degree, and also poor muscle tone is quite abundant in people with Down syndrome as well. So we would like sort of, at this event to showcase what our swimmers can do, but maybe we can have a sort of fairer classification. I know there's a lot of work going on in the background, lots of countries around the world, our own British swimming as well, and also the IPC and internationally as well are doing work on that as well. And
Zach, we know and we can see you've just got out of the pool, you're wrapped in a towel at the moment. What is it you love so much about swimming, Zach?
I want to be like a very top athlete in the world, and I want to be like one of them when I want to go to the Paralympics.
And Neil, it must be great for you to watch that this weekend. I know you've got your Team GB hat on, but also you're a proud dad who want to see Zach do well. I do. I mean, we as a family, we're very supportive of him. We take full part in his programme as well. As a dad, you're really important. I love obviously the sport of swimming, so to be involved with it and have your son and obviously my daughter as well involved is a real bonus as well. And Zach, give us an idea what it's like to be taking part in these British Championships. I imagine there's a good crowd there of people cheering you on. You've got your dad there, probably some friends and family as well. What's the whole event like for you, Zach?
When they cheer, it helps me, and especially my dad, because my dad is one of my favourite motivational coach I have seen, and he helps me.
Oh, well, that's what dads are for, Zach, isn't it? And Neil, what is it you're shouting at Zach? I mean, I know he's probably very busy and the pool is very loud, but what are you trying to encourage him to do when he's out there?
You really want to encourage him to really achieve the best for himself, really. He works so hard in training, as many of the swimmers do. You encourage them, to get the best out of themselves, enjoy it. And as many top sports people tell you, if you enjoy it, half the journey's there. And if I can encourage him to achieve his best, then that's just part of what I do, really. Like you say, as part of a dad, Dan.
And Zach, I'm sure, having watched you now on 5 News, there'll be quite a few people keeping an eye on you this weekend. If there's one event that you really want to do well in, what's your top event this weekend, Zach?
200 butterfly.
Right, we'll be keeping an eye on you in that and everything else as well. Good luck in all those events. Have a brilliant weekend, Zach. And Neil, Good luck with everything in the future as well. Thank you to both of you for talking to us on 5 News.